All right, coming in at number 35 on our 2023, the fourth annual organizational value rankings, it's Parker Kelly, who actually signed right before our first rankings. He came in at 46 the first year. Then he moved up to 32. Then 26. And now he's back down, falling 9 spots down to 35.
Yeah, it was a tough season for Parker Kelly and really unfortunate because I think he made a really good impression on DJ Smith the season before 2021, 2022. And he was a guy that, Ross, we affectionately called him the shift disturber because he was able to go out there, agitate other teams while also putting up a decent amount of points for being a fourth line guy.
His first NHL game, he
scored a goal. Yeah.
Scored a goal, and he annoyed Jake Muzzin to no end that he was running around not even paying attention to what was going on the ice. It was the perfect Parker Kelly game, and I hope we see more of that because it felt like he was just kind of lost in the shuffle this past season, right? It didn't feel like he ever made his presence known on a game, and that's what he needs to be doing on the fourth line. Like, I hate to use this as an example because they're not the same player, but like Ryan Reeves plays 5 minutes a game, but the 5 minutes he's on the ice.
Yeah.
Parker Kelly, it just felt like he was taking his turn. He'd throw a hit, but he's not the biggest guy. He needs to be doing extra when it comes to that. Like after the whistle, I want him, poking on the top of guys' skates and, just try to get guys off balance and, just be annoying. I want him to be so annoying that other teams' fan bases hate him. That's what I want most for Parker Kelly.
And I think that's what would bring him success. Like the season before, Austin, 41 games, he had 7 goals, 5 assists for 12 points. So if you prorate that to 82 games, math guy, that's 24 points in 82 games for a fourth liner would be great. Like that would be excellent. But then you look at this season, 55 games, 1 goal, 3 assists. And Ross, we were talking before, 3 of those points. No, 4 of those points. Sorry. Wait, no, 3.
3, a goal and 2 assists.
Okay, math guy. Whoops. 3 of those points happened in 4-game stretch.
We could see you doing the 3. We got the graphic.
That's just for my own sake then. But that's just the thing. Like he wasn't able to produce at all. And guys like Mark Kaslick, they need someone that can help them produce because I think Mark Kaslick can elevate his game points wise as well. But you did mention Parker Kelly's out there throwing hits, and we got to give him credit here. He was second on the team in hits with 172, and in only 55 games played to be second on the team in hits is pretty good. Like he's doing what he needs to do. But like you said, at 6 feet, 187 pounds, it's not like those hits are always thunderous or guys are, hearing his footsteps come up and they're hesitating and making bad decisions because they're worried about getting hit by him.
Yeah, it's not, the same type as a Kastelik hit. Let's put it that way. Now he's on a one-way contract for the first time in his career this year, making below new league minimum. He's making $762. So it's not like he's breaking the bank. So I can't be too hard on his production, but when you look at the down trend from last season with the numbers that you mentioned there, you're just hoping for a bit of a market correction to somewhere in the middle at least, if not a bit better. This was actually the first year that he was a full-time NHLer, though. He'd played parts of the season, even last year, despite playing 41 games in Ottawa. He played 33 in Belleville. Actually played 33 in Belleville each of the last 2 seasons, and then the full year, his first year signing as an undrafted free agent, we should mention as well. But past season, all 55 games came in the National Hockey League, and maybe he put a little too much pressure on himself to be like, hey, I've got this 2-year deal where the second year, so this upcoming year, I'm on a one-way contract. I got to prove that I can be an everyday NHLer. And I hope that he just goes in this summer and, watches the tape of his successful seasons rather than dwell on the negative. Go in there and be like, okay, I know I can play at this level. Let me go and impose myself. He's fast, right? Like use your speed, get in on the forecheck and create disturbances and allow your team to have more offensive zone time. You saw the expected goals percentage if you're watching on YouTube, 44.8. That's one of the lowest on the team. And you always want to be over 50, right? That's the better chances that you get when you're on the ice percentage wise. So I have some faith in him, and I think that it's going to be a battle for him in training camp, despite being on that one-way contract. Not only is Yuri Smejkal nipping at his heels, but like we've long been on Angus Crookshank's bandwagon. He's going to be hungry. We know that he's going to, at the very least, push Parker Kelly to be better because their prototype is pretty similar. Annoying, fast, hard on the forecheck, undersized, right? Then, like Cole Reinhardt, a guy who I don't think he's going to win that spot, but that type of player on the left side are going to push him, and they all have that similar 4-1-1. So I'm excited to see this battle in training camp, but with the one-way contract, Parker Kelly is the betting favorite, I would say, going into camp.
Over under 55 NHL games played for Parker Kelly.
Under.
Yeah.
I'll say 48. And you know what? Obviously you're praying and hoping for good health all season, but if he's playing a rambunctious style as he should, almost reckless, that could take away 10 or 15 games if he's kind of in and out in the lineup. But I just want him in the games, whether it's 30, 40, 82, just be effective in your role. Don't try to go outside of it, but be effective in your role. Know what you do best and bring it each and every night.
And this is a contract year for him, Ross. Like he got the one way on this year of his contract. So this is a big prove it year, and he's got the competition now. So it's going to be a pivotal year for Parker Kelly's career here.
Now 9 spots on our list, coming in at 35 on our 2023 rankings.